At this point, I'm sure you've heard of Wattpad. If not, then here's a quick overview. Wattpad is a website that showcases all sorts of writing, from romance to sci-fi to vampires. Each category is easily found, and more specific subgenres are found through tags. It has a pretty easy uploading system and automatically organizes your work's chapters into a table of contents. Your works can get votes, and you can see the demographics of your reader base. According to Wattpad, the majority of the site's user base is women between the ages of 15 and 30. Why is the latter important? Well, it dictates the three most popular genres for original stories: romance, teen fiction, and chick lit. There is, however, another section that is at least as popular as these three: fanfiction. Fanfiction, of course, is where fans create their own stories based on established fiction, or, in some cases, celebrities. The latter is the most popular on Wattpad, particularly when it comes to YouTubers in One Direction. For quite a long time, fanfiction has been justifiably poked fun at, and until recently, it's been shunted aside by the general public and literary community, banished to places such as fanfiction.net and Archive of Our Own, with nary a whisper brought up amongst real writing communities. After all, using already created universes lacked creativity, right? Not so much anymore. With the success of Twilight fanfiction turned overnight hit 50 Shades of Grey, the literary community and agents have been venturing into the world of fanfiction, and Wattpad is at the forefront of finding new authors through it. Perhaps the most prominent example of this comes from Anna Todd, known on Wattpad as Imaginator1D. Her Harry Styles fanfiction, After, was discovered on the site by an agent, and has since gotten the 50 Shades treatment, with a series, characters renamed naturally, and a movie on the way. This, of course, bears the following question: is fanfiction something authors should seriously consider pursuing? On Wattpad, the answer is definitely yes. From an exposure point of view, it makes sense. A reader comes looking for fanfiction of a specific series. They come across yours, enjoy your writing, and look at your other work. You now have a ready audience, especially if you write similar stories to the ones you've written fanfiction of. This tactic has been used in the past for writers who dabble in both fanfiction and original content, but on Wattpad, readers are easily able to see both areas of your work, whereas in the past, they would have likely had to go to another website, which makes them lose interest. Wattpad and its affiliated business partners, though, have seen beyond this, and they have asked successful writers to write content for publicity purposes. For new books, new shows, they even have a category for writing to essentially advertise products and businesses, like Apple and Unilever. I spoke to popular teen lit Wattpad author Briony McGee, who told me about her experience on the site, particularly with her time in the Wattpad Stars program and her book Between the Lies. She said, "Wattpad Stars is a program that started out as the Wattpad Partner Program back in 2014, and was developed by the team at Wattpad HQ as a way of offering paid opportunities to the top writers on the site in partnership with other companies. My first opportunity with the program was a partnership with DreamWorks Press and Awesomeness TV back in December 2014. I got paid to write a tie-in for a book called The Runaways, which is how my story Between the Lies was born. And you'll notice that at the end of each chapter there's a recommendation from me, which is essentially what I was being paid for, to advertise the other book. True, it's not technically fanfiction, but she was still working with an established canon for something she hadn't created, which is the essence of fanfiction. Even outside of business, though, Wattpad is embracing the fun, weird world of fanfiction, especially in the area of political figures. Robin Spano, the author of the Claire Vengel series, both on Wattpad and in print, was approached by Wattpad staff to write a serial called High Times at City Hall, which is a fanfiction about late Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. And, of course, there's a now outrageously popular book, Trump Temptations, a fanfiction detailing the lurid affair between Donald Trump and a bellboy. It's been featured on the front page since its publishing, more or less, and has gotten an ebook out of it. But Wattpad doesn't stop there. In conjunction with Gallery Books, a subset of Simon & Schuster, and the ones publishing Anna Todd's series, they've sold Imagines, Celebrity Encounters Starring You, an anthology of fanfiction starring famous faces written by Wattpad's best authors, including Anna Todd. With a score of 3.7 on Goodreads, it's clear that people are growing more accepting of fanfiction being out in the general public. Though, when one of the stories consists of a reader teaming up with Kim Kardashian in a world where selfies have been made illegal, it's easy to see where the enjoyment comes from. Fanfiction has clearly gone beyond wish fulfillment for young authors who want to be Hogwarts students or Harry Styles' girlfriend. Literary agents and the community are both seeing the potential in fanfiction authors, as in the case of Anna Todd, as well as this potential to create hype for recently published books. And speaking from personal experience, the flexibility that comes with writing for something that is someone else's idea is a valuable asset when it comes to future work, whether it's in advertising, TV writing, ghostwriting, or even writing additional material for long-running franchises. Think Doctor Who books and the Star Wars Extended Universe. So, as has clearly been the case on Wattpad, fanfiction has its place in the writing industry. While it's still a little hush-hush in terms of publicity, it's slowly working its way into the public sphere, with some truly excellent and money-making results.